Ace money the shit. Working that bitch. Ballin' like Swish. Diamonds wet like a fish. Pull up with them sticks. Come fuck with the clique. We fucked on your bitch. She sucking the dick.
Will knock out Tyson Fury. I think it's another 50-50 fight. Undisputed. I'm excited. You know, an undisputed heavyweight champion will be crowned for the first time since Lennox Lewis, you know, in the 2000s, in the early 2000s. You feel me? So now let's go to DJ Saddam, then Major Key Boxing. Then we go to DJ, the Brotherhood boxing section, and JFL. So DJ Saddam, who you got?
I got AJ as well. I think, look, I know on paper Fury is the favorite, but I think AJ has a very high ceiling, and he has shown that he can rise up from defeat as much as Fury has shown that he can get up from those hellacious knockdowns. I think AJ can actually break Fury to the body. I think AJ is a better combination puncher. And, you know, commitment, I think, is everything. He lives the life of a fighter. He is constantly in the gym. He has expanded his whole stable of trainers. And it shows. I think, you know, in the Pulev fight, we saw a pretty decent mix of the good old AJ, who brings the fight, who fights on the front foot, and the more safety first, jab first version of AJ that we have seen in the Ruiz rematch as well. Of course, Pulev is not on the level of a Tyson Fury. But again, I think AJ is constantly improving, and the inactivity might hit Fury. And I think that's actually his biggest mind game right now. You know, forget about all the dry sense of humor and the things that he talks about in terms of drinking. I think part of his mind game is to try to relax AJ a little bit by saying, you know, I'm inactive and I'm not really spending that much time in the gym. You know, mentally I'm also slacking. You know, I don't believe him when it comes to that. And at any rate, seriously, the guy is a pathological liar. So it's not gonna, I'm not gonna believe anything that comes out of his mouth. But I do believe in his skills in the ring. So I think it's going to be a great matchup. I predict a late stoppage for AJ.
Okay, what about you, Major Key Boxing? Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua, undisputed heavyweight champion. Who you pick?
All right. So look, man, I gotta elaborate, because this is a situation where style, like we all know, styles make fights. But so when it comes down to it, depends on Tyson Fury's style. And why? Because why I say that, because it looks like AJ's been adjusting to the boxer puncher style since Ruiz knocked him down and knocked him out. You know what I'm saying? So he looked uncomfortable, like he was running the first fight, the rematch with Ruiz, and then he felt a little more comfortable against Pulev, doing what he needs to do. He impressed me in that fight. However, Tyson Fury also impressed me with the way he was coming forward. But you see, coming forward with that type of style against, if he uses that style against AJ actually doesn't just throw a 1-2, which is like, you know, kind of piggybacking off of the old Jamar Charles situation. We're talking about somebody that knows how to throw combinations. You know what I mean? Now, I have Tyson Fury with a bit of an advantage, but a close advantage. I would say 55-45. The only reason why is because AJ is not used to fighting somebody that tall over him. He's used to being a taller guy. Now he's fighting somebody taller than him, right? So that's going to be a whole different thing that he's going to have to figure out, you know? And so how do you mimic that style? How do you, go against somebody that you really can't prepare for? how many people are going to be sparring with you that are 6'9", that light on the feet, that can move like that? It's not a lot. You know what I mean? So how can you really prepare for that fight? So it gets a little questionable. So I'm gonna give the edge to Tyson Fury, but I like AJ's chances based on the last fight. So I feel like if he gets him, if Tyson Fury gets reckless and comes in, AJ is gonna be able to clobber him. But at the end of the day, the odds are, to me, the odds are against. I don't care what the Vegas bets say. The odds are against AJ in this one, just because of the fact that Tyson Fury is a slick boxer, taller. You really can't prepare for that.
You said you got AJ?
No. I got Tyson Fury 55-45. Close
Okay.
fight, almost 50-50, but I got AJ. I got Fury on that one. With the loose percentage.
Okay. What about you, JFL? Who you got? Tyson Fury versus.
I got a draw.
Break it down. How the fight gonna play? Break it down for me.
Fight by fight, round by round. I think if AJ utilizes foot movements, it's gonna be a fast-paced type of fight if Fury allows it so. But if AJ control the pace of the fight, be on the back foot for majority of the fight, and then walk Fury down the rest of the fight, I think it can go to 12. And if he can just survive Tyson Fury tactics, then I say, he'll come out with a draw, something like that. Of course, Fury will have some type of success, but he will tend to be on the outside and keep his mid-range distance. I don't think he's going to get close in or that close to an AJ. So that will benefit AJ close range. So Fury going to play it smart and play it mid-range in a distance fight. So it's going to be AJ going to have to walk Fury down, but I don't see AJ doing that off the bat because he fill out rounds. AJ is a slow starter. I would say similar to the Ruiz fight. Not the first one, but the second one. But had to engage this time around.
For sure. Okay. Kyle, the boxing section. Who you got? Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua.
Is this before or after the Wilder trilogy?
I wasn't asking you about Wilder. No, the question was about Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua. When they fight, who gonna win? That's all. That's all we was talking about. This ain't got nothing to do with Wilder.
All right. Okay. All right. So does Tyson Fury get to have loose ass gloves? You know what I'm saying? I think it was.
We're just still topic, bro. Just the fight itself.
I think if it's even playing field, I think Anthony Joshua can beat him. I think the tactics that he used against Deontay Wilder by laying on him, stuff like that, I don't think that suits well for him versus Anthony Joshua. I think Anthony Joshua is he's strong enough. He already has the weight on for that kind of fight. So I think Anthony Joshua can beat him. I think it's gonna be a close fight. If Anthony Joshua doesn't beat him, then I think it'll be a draw.
I like that breakdown, Kyle. That was beautiful right there. So the Brotherhood, you know what I mean? The Brotherhood, who you got? Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua, undisputed heavyweight championship of the world.
In the perfect world, no cheating involved, and none of that stuff. Anthony Joshua will win that fight by stoppage or something. But since we in the real world and we know what Fury is, we know how he get down. I got Fury winning that fight with his dirty tactics. He gonna run for most of the fight, hit and hold and shit like that. Headlock. I might gouge your eye out. Who knows, man? You never know with Fury. That's how I think it's gonna go. At best, I see Joshua getting a draw. just so they forced the second fight, and then Fury winning once again with his cheating tactics.
Yo, so we're going to DJ, brother DJ. Who you got? Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, undisputed heavyweight championship.
Right now, I trust Sugar Hill in the corner of Tyson Fury. You know, I think if the AJ that fought Dillian White and the AJ in the 5th or 6th round against was it the 4th or 5th against Klitschko, if he shows up, it'd be interesting. You know, I think he had to come forward and slip punches and make the fight interesting. But I trust Tyson Fury's experience and his skill set to kind of wear down AJ and possibly stop. I think Tyson Fury might stop him around the 7th, 8th round.
Okay, so we got DJ. He got Tyson Fury. We got Major Key boxing with Tyson Fury. The Brotherhood, you pick. Who you pick?
Fury.
Fury. So 3 for Fury. The boxing section, who you pick? I think you picked AJ, right? I think you picked AJ. I picked AJ. That's 2. DJ Saddam picked AJ. So it's another 50-50. JFL said a draw. So which leaves us with another 50-50 fight right there. You know what I mean? So now we can freestyle. We could talk about anything. Since we talking about Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua. Okay, the boxing section he brought up Deontay Wilder. Okay, Mad Dog H in the chat said he got AJ. So now I heard Deontay Wilder might be receiving some step aside money. Brotherhood, you want to speak on that, and we could pass it around?
I mean, I don't got much to say about that. It's just hearsay. I don't know. Max Kellerman know what the hell he talking about. So, I mean, you could pass it around. To be honest, I don't care if he getting it or not. I just know if Fury wanted to fight.
Max Kellerman said that.
Yeah, he said that, but like the point is Fury don't want the fight. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? We making that very clear at this point. He don't want the third fight, no matter what.
So some people are gonna take that by saying Wilder took step aside money. Some people are gonna say that Wilder really never wanted the trilogy. If he's taking step aside money, you know he's supposed to be in litigations and arbitration, but you taking step aside money. You know, either way, I think if Wilder does take the step aside money, that's good. Get some more money, and he could just retire. Get about 10 million.
No,
yeah, go ahead.
It's
freestyle now. Now anybody can hop in. Anybody can hop in whenever you want to. So go ahead.
I just want to say this, man. Look. Honestly speaking, what's been talked about as far as the arbitration was it was financial. It wasn't really about the any type of cheating or anything like that. So still to this day, you know what I mean? To this day, you know what I'm saying? We still ain't got no proof about that. So even though back in the day, you know, you could call a dude a cokehead or whatever, you could call a lot of people cheating. Most people say that most people are cheating in boxing and baseball and whatever sport you want to talk about. But when it comes to this, as far as boxing is concerned, with that particular fight, we were on a different level with the cheating. We're talking about egg weights, this and that. Doesn't matter. Right now, there was arbitration about money. That's what the arbitration was about. And at this point, we have signed 2 fight deals that's signed, period. Fury himself said, yes, I would like to fight him afterwards. He said that out of his own mouth. So, you know, Fury likes to talk, but not like everybody else. You know, these younger opponents at the lower weight classes talk a lot, but they don't really back it up. When we're talking about this weight division, Fury tends to say something, and even if it's delayed, it always happens. So I have no doubt that we'll see the trilogy. Would I want to see the trilogy? Absolutely. I want to see the Wilder fight. But anybody going to tell me that after that last fight that the Undisputed is less important than that? Nah, bro. You're fanboying to say that you don't want to see an Undisputed. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? Because if you got your ass whooped, then you don't. Then you want to see Undisputed. That's why. That's how.
I want to go for Undisputed too. I agree with you, Major Key. I want to see Undisputed. If Wilder could get some step aside money in the process, that's good. So Major Key, basically, you said the litigation and the arbitration was all about some money. So is that the step aside money? That's what they was doing?
Yeah, because they had to pay him because of the whole financial thing. Because even though he waited too long, you know what I'm saying, to because of his injury, he waited too long or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He still had a good case to say you still had me in the plans, and so they just kind of like said, okay, well, all right, we'll pay you this, but this is more important. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what he was in arbitration for. You know what I'm saying? Trying to like not to sue, because arbitration is when you deal amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? Most businesses have that, where you arbitrate within each other. You don't have to go to a legal source to actually go into the courts. You arbitrate amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was.
I would say this though.
Okay, go ahead.
I would say this. You can't breach. You cannot breach. So therefore, trilogy is set in stone regardless.
Oh, it's no trilogy, bro. They signed for
what I'm saying is,
bro.
No, listen. I hear that. I hear what the talks are. What I'm saying is Wilder will revenge a loss that was a cheating tactics that result in his loss. So that run back is set in stone, regardless of what is out there. It's going to happen. So they can have this undisputed. So just make sure the step aside comes with AJ or Fury attached.
Yeah, well, Wilder takes step aside money and retires from boxing. That's what I want.
Somebody that maybe he fights and somebody beats his ass. I hope not, because I want to see Wilder like come back. I would love to see that. To be honest, man, you guys, you got to understand. I've been rocking with Wilder for a minute, but he got his ass whooped, bro. I'm just one of those dudes that's not fanboy.
Listen, a cheater is a cheater. You don't be a fanboy of a cheater, bruh, then support the cheater.
I'm not a fanboy of him neither. I'm not a fanboy of him neither. I'm a fan of boxing. If you want to call me a fan of anything, it's boxing.
We know there are other boxers who fought other cheaters. They result in getting a run back, okay? So the trilogy is already set in stone. You can't breach that, for one. So you're going to have this undisputed.
You got a 2-fight deal right now.
AJ,
I don't know what you're talking about. You got a 2-fight deal right now.
You're going to have this situation.
Bro.
You know, the step aside. Hold on.
It's already
Don't cut me off, Glenn. Hey, Glenn, don't cut me off.
The fight been signed. He's right. The fight was signed,
listen, signed or not signed, it's still a situation where Wilder.
But it is signed. It's not about
not
signed.
Wilder,
it's
AJ,
signed.
listen, bro. Listen clearly, bro. If you hear what I'm saying to you, bro. Whatever it is, a step aside money or a step aside whatever the case may be, it's going to include AJ or Tyson Fury still. Facts, though.
Exactly. You usually give people step aside money, step aside temporarily, not. So it's got to be something. Same way they doing with Uzi. They trying to give him step aside so he get shot later instead of now. So we shouldn't be acting like he's aside to not ever fucking fight either one of them when it comes to Joshua and Fury. Plus, it's other news on top of the news. Y'all keep saying the fight is signed. Yes, it's signed, according to Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren, but at the same time, they said the fight could be off if they don't find a date in the venue in the next 30 days. So it still ain't set in stone.
It's set in stone. It's been signed, bro. So we should be excited.
Bro,
it's been signed.
Wait a minute.
No,
you just skip over everything I just said.
Let me finish real quick. Let me just say this. We should be excited that we got an undisputed fight. You know what I mean? I mean, brotherhood, it seemed like you're not happy about this undisputed fight being announced.
Bro, why does me telling the facts about the fucking situation mean I don't
facts
want it?
Because look, Saudi Arabia already put up 70 million.
I'm gonna say it one more time. This is fucking fact. They said if they don't have a date or venue in the next 30 days, then the fight could be off. How many times have they already let me finish.
Before the 30 is up.
How many times have they already flip-flop on this fight being close to done? And all of a sudden it's not close to done. Damn, can I finish?
The Saudi Arabian prince that built the stadium, bro.
What you're talking about. I'm just laying out the facts, man. I'm just laying out the facts.
I'm
just laying out the facts. When I tell a lie, stop me when I tell a lie. Don't stop me while I'm cooking.
I'm stopping you right now because I'm telling you that the Saudi Arabian prince is who bought some natural, bro. And the zone, and he put $70 million behind that. So that's why they're talking about Saudi Arabia. They already built the fucking stadium for this, bro.
Can I finish
What's
though?
wrong with you,
I'm
bro?
not
Like
saying
you're telling me
anything
to
that
stop
can't,
you when you're not saying facts. I'm stopping you. I'm
bro.
telling you. Listen, bro.
Bro, go ahead then, cause you just stopping me just cause you in your
No,
feelings. Cause
I'm telling you
I
facts,
ain't
but you're
told
not
one
listening to me.
motherfucking
You're trying
lie,
to
bro.
talk over me, bro. I'm trying to tell you what it is.
You talking
Listen to
over
what I'm
me?
saying. Listen to what I'm saying. The fucking Saudi Arabian prince is who's behind Matchroom and the Zone. He already put up 70 million for that. They already built a stadium. That's where one of the last fights was at. I don't know if you
Once
watched it, but it
again,
was raining
once
there
again,
when they had their
like
first fight there. I'm telling
once
you, bro.
again, like I
It's
said,
already bought out, bro. They
you're not
already got a
telling me shit.
stadium. Bro,
Ain't
if it
nobody
doesn't
said
happen in the UK, it's gonna happen in Saudi Arabia, bro. So there's no way that they're gonna let that slip through the cracks, bro. There's no way.
and like that's your opinion, but like I said, it's a
That's
fucking
facts, though.
fact.
When it happens, you're gonna come back and say some other
No,
shit.
that's not a fact. That's not a fact. Because when they announce that shit, that makes it a fact. So
Right.
like I said originally,
It's common sense, bro. It's common sense. 1 + 1 = 2.
you want to finish? Go ahead.
No, I already said it. 1 + 1 = 2. That's it.
All right, but like I said, at the end of the day, they said themselves, the people who fucking actually signed the fight and not Major Key Boxing, they said it. They said if we don't have a date, a venue in 30 days, the fight could still be off, even though we already signed it. Period, bro. So I wouldn't get too excited about some shit that really ain't set in stone. That's my whole point. Now,
Just make
I
sure
don't
they
know why
have
people. I don't know why anybody want to argue about that. There's nothing to argue
all I'm
about.
saying is just make sure you have that husky ass check for Wilder if you're gonna be some step aside. Just pay that though too while you at it.
I mean, he's already up the side, bro, because the fight is signed. So I don't know what y'all talking about, really. To
If
be honest,
step
We'll
aside,
see. We'll
he needs
see.
to put
Not
that
where
in.
it ends.
I know.
That's what
We on completely different levels here in this conversation.
Yeah, we
I
are.
mean the
Definitely.
fight. The fight happened. That's my.
If Wilder's getting step aside money, he needs to buy a trainer, yo.
Say what?
If Wilder's getting step aside money, he needs to buy a trainer. He
I
doesn't
agree
have a
with that
trainer.
one.
Hold on, bro.
That's
Hold
the
on, bro.
first
Hold
person
on,
I
bro.
agree with right now.
Hold on, bro.
I agree with you.
Hold on, bro. False narrative on that though. So why would you say something like that?
That makes perfect sense.
It
He
makes no
doesn't
sense.
have a trainer. He doesn't have any footwork. It's
Pause.
like what'll be the purpose of going into another title fight without a trainer, without skills?
First, let me ask you something, bro. This is on the ground level talk. Okay. So let's say if you drunk at a bar and you get into a fight and somebody get you out of here based on you being tipsy, right? You think it's a fair fight, and you have a certain type of skill set, but you couldn't display it because you was kind of like tipsy. Is that fair to say?
You said tipsy.
You heard my question, bro.
You said so. You're implying that Wilder was drunk. He was drinking before this fight.
No, I'm asking you a basic scenario.
I mean, if we talking about the fight.
I'm asking the scenario, bruh. Answer the question.
You talking about that Mark Breland cocktail? Let's be
what
honest.
I'm saying is, if
All I'm saying is,
if
you talking
we're
about
gonna
the
use
trainer.
that situation,
Hold on, bro. Listen what I'm saying. Hold on, what I'm saying to you is, bro. This is what I'm saying to you. 50% Wilder, who never quit, and also Wilder displayed his skill set on previous fight, even the fight before, and 40 fights in, all-around fighter Wilder. So in this particular fight, don't let it over exaggerated cheater.
that's
You're trying to discredit a skill set of a Wilder based on a cheater.
I'm not.
So come again, what new trainer are you talking about,
like,
right?
In a situation when I watch Wilder versus Fury, when I watch Wilder versus Fury 1,
are you going to say what the commentators say? Are you going to acknowledge what the commentators say also in that fight, bro? Let me ask you a question. Are you going to acknowledge what the commentator also said in that fight?
He what?
Are you going to acknowledge what the commentators also stated in that fight, bro?
What they state?
They said this. They said, Wilder is not looking as his usual self. Did you get that though?
That's I understand that. But if we're gonna say right.
Okay, so you was put up here.
If that is the fact,
I know what you're saying.
That's the facts. Wilder needs to go press charges.
Wilder don't need no new trainer.
Removed
Wilder's skill
completely
set.
out
Let
of
me
boxing.
let you know something, bro.
That's what a man would
Hold
do.
on, bro. Let me let
A
you know
man
something,
would
bro.
press charges.
Hey, bro. I hear what you're saying.
So
Okay,
no
whatever
other
you want to say,
young
Charles.
man coming to
Listen,
box
we
will ever
already
have to
already
do
at
it.
foul that play.
You
Listen,
don't
Wilder
sit there
already
and
stated
go back into
bro.
boxing to get
What I'm saying
paid.
to you is, hold on. What I'm saying to you is, bro. What I'm saying to you is, bro.
A man gonna get them type of jobs out of boxing and not
Okay,
go back
listen,
in there
bruh,
for some cheese.
what
You get
I'm
them
saying
type
to
of
you
out of
is,
boxing, so
Wilder,
no young dude that's 20 years old gotta go
listen, bro. You can keep rambling,
so
bro.
the
You only
young
make it
fighters
worse
like
for yourself,
don't go
okay?
back in there for no
And your
cheese.
tipsy
That's
supporters,
bullshit,
Peter
bro.
supporters. So what I'm saying to
really
you is, Wilder's an orthodox style. Wilder has offensive style. Wilder has the savage move style. Wilder's
Wilder's a good dude. You know, I respect what he's saying and all that. But I'm saying if Fury cheated,
Wilder
he
50%.
should press charges and get
Wilder
dude out of
50%,
boxing.
bro.
An example for young fighters.
Listen, bro, don't cut me off,
Cheaters
bro.
don't belong
I ain't
in
trying to get
boxing.
you loud where I'm at right now.
That's my opinion. If he's
You want
saying
to
he
cut
just
me
role
off.
model, bro. You know,
You
anything
a
else
cheater
sound like
supporter.
bullshit, bro.
You a cheater
You're
supporter.
not going to tell me if a dude out here
You a
drugging
cheater
you,
supporter.
he got weight
Okay.
sensitive, then he need to be out of boxing. That need to be an example made, yo. Especially saying he has evidence. We need to bring the evidence so platforms can
Listen,
support.
I'm saying this. Hold on.
Hey, JFL, it's time to move on, bro. I'm here to say this. The fight has been signed already. Wilder's getting step aside money. Wilder just did an interview on Instagram with Sam Watson's son, and Wilder didn't say anything about cheating. He didn't say anything about gloves. He didn't say nothing. So he's moved on. It's time that you move on to this undisputed fight. You know what I mean? Wilder getting some step aside money. I hope Wilder retires from the sport of boxing. He's rich. He doesn't even need to fight again. You know what I mean? D-Style boxing with the super chat. You know what I mean? Dang, I missed the super chat. I'm back, D-Styles. D-Style, thank you for the super chat, my boy. D-Style boxing in the building. Everybody go subscribe right now to D-Style boxing. Subscribe to D-Style boxing, bro. Check him out right now. What up, D-Style? Representing, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
Out in the building. LT too. LT popped up over here.
I dropped the link. LT, join the panel. Listen, it's free smoke. You got Wilder fans on the panel. You know, we got Tyson Fury fans.
And let me say this first, Ace. Listen, guys, JFL, I've disagreed with you many times, bro. Not trying to get disrespectful. Brotherhood, the same shit, bro. I know you guys think that I'm trying to let's talk boxing, man.
No slick shot, bro. You know who you talking to. Just know that.
Yeah, well, you know who you talking to. You see that was a slick shot right there. But you see what I'm saying? That this is what I don't.
It's all about respect, JFL. It's about showing respect.
I'm trying to come through and just talk boxing. I'm setting the.
That's all it is, bro. All that other stuff, bro.
Damn, bro.
Just keeping the factual facts with me, bro.
Come on, man. Wait. Go ahead. Let Glenn cook. Go ahead, Major Key. Go ahead, bro.
All I'm trying to say, all I was trying to say is I was trying to make sure if everybody jumped on the panel, let's keep it like, kosher right here, bro. But ain't nobody scared of you, JFL. I'm talking to you directly to tell you that I know we've had problems in the past. You don't need to keep rehashing that shit every single time, bro. You know what I mean? Like just leave it alone, bro. Like let's talk about it.
All I'm saying is,
let's move on, JFL. Deontay Wilder knew Tyson Fury had got caught cheating before he took the fight, bro. He knew Tyson Fury was a cheater, and he still gave Tyson Fury a rematch. He knew Tyson Fury tested positive, but you still gave him an opportunity. That was Wilder that said Tyson Fury was his brother, that he loved Tyson Fury and gave him a kiss after their first fight and said, Fury is my brother. That was Deontay Wilder that was over there laughing with Tyson Fury. So if Fury is such a cheater, if we hate Tyson Fury so much, while Wilder was over there hugging him and kissing him saying that's his brother. So let's stop it. Once he lose, then we hear, oh, he's a cheater, this and that. But nobody was saying he was a cheater before that.
Facts remains, a cheater's a cheater.
I'm not even commenting on that hug and kiss and shit.
He did do that, bro. That was Wilder being friendly with Tyson Fury, bro.
Anyway, bro.
Nothing about Fury being a cheater until
I'm gonna keep it on topic, bro. I'm gonna keep it on topic.
Cheater, bro.
When it comes to Fury,
bro, it's the truth.
Hold on. When it comes to Fury versus Joshua, bro, don't get your hopes up acting like all of these rumors and shit is like factual, bro. Period. That's what we was talking about. I'm gonna get back on subject. Max Kellerman don't know what the fuck is going on. How he know Wilder getting step aside money. Why should we believe him?
He
And he
might,
the only
he might
person.
know something that we don't
And
know.
like I said, just because the fight signed don't mean it's gonna happen.
So
Period.
my question for you is: Wilder took step aside money. Did he really want the third fight? If Wilder took step aside money, did he really want the third fight? Or was
your
this all
question.
capping going on?
You believe it.
I'm just
All right,
asking.
I hear you. But that question is not even like worth answering because you believe in Max.
No, I don't believe
we
in
gotta
Max.
figure out.
We need
facts.
Bro. I know. I'm just asking you a question, bro.
You asking me a question based on what though?
Did Wilder really want the third fight if he took step aside money? That's just a question.
If that's what I'm saying, I'm not going back and forth on no ifs. When we know what the fuck going on, then I answer that question.
Bro, I'm here to ask all the hard questions to everybody.
The fight is signed though, so that's what we know. The fight is signed, bro.
Yes,
we don't know if the fight is happening though. That's my point.
But why would they sign it? Why would they sign it in the first place? You're talking about venue, right?
Y'all want to assume that it's happening because it's signed.
Besides the venue and date that you have 30 days for, right? This is your last stretch of information here, your last hope, right? Besides that, the fight is on, right? The fight is on. So what else do you have to say?
Keep your fingers crossed.
So didn't the date and venue stop fucking Wilder versus Joshua from happening?
Oh, Wilder didn't want that fight. He turned down 120 million.
That's why I'm asking a specific question, man. You going off? I'm
just being honest. He turned down 120 million from the zone. Exactly. He could have made that fight happen.
Didn't Eddie Hearn himself?
He turned it down to give Fury a rematch. I'm saying Wilder said, "I took less money to give you a rematch." That's what Wilder said.
Why you don't want to talk about the facts? Didn't Eddie Hearn say?
We are talking about.
Didn't Eddie Hearn say that fucking how we gonna sign the fight when they don't have no date or venue? Didn't Eddie Hearn say that shit about the fight?
You're actually not talking about facts because you're talking about hypotheticals. What ifs if it doesn't happen within 30 days?
Now it's hypothetical.
But the fight is signed, bro. That is facts.
Who told you that? Eddie Hearn, right?
Everybody said
I'm talking
ESPN and Sky Sports. Everybody reported that news.
The same motherfucker that said, bro. The same motherfucker that said, "Y'all know y'all want me to finish, bro." Because I'm quoting motherfuckers. I'm actually quoting people. What's wrong with that? Eddie Hearn himself said, "How we gonna sign a fight with no date and venue? Then turn around, we in 2021 and say the fight is signed, but we ain't got no date and venue." So why the fuck should I believe anything he say? It's simple as that for me, man. Like I don't understand. I don't understand what's so complicated. I know I can't finish, but when I do,
no, go ahead and finish, brother. But at least let me.
I like this back.
I know, bro. The fucking bro. When the truth come out, I know it's hard to just let it.
That's what I'm telling you, bro. Keep your fingers crossed, bro. Just make sure you keep your fingers crossed and hope this undisputed fight don't happen because the world continues. Boxing goes on. Boxing moves on. Wilder lost. It's time to move on, bro. They about to fight for undisputed. We should be excited. No, I'm just saying. I heard JFL say Wilder, bro, but Wilder lost. Okay, we gotta accept the loss. Take it like a man.
Bro,
take that step aside money. Look, hear me out. Take the step aside money. You know what I mean? And retire from boxing. Wilder had a great career. He was a champion for a very long time.
I'm not talking about
Wilder. If Wilder retired right now, he'd be in the Hall of Fame. He has nothing else to prove. I want to see Wilder retire.
This ain't got shit to do with Wilder.
Okay, can I explain something, brother? Can I explain something real quick? I'm gonna say something real quick and then you can jump in. All right, go ahead, bro.
Please. Because all I'm just going to say is I'm saying I'm not getting hyped up for a fight unless that motherfucker get announced and they give us a date. Because why is we getting hyped up about fights that ain't happening for like the past few years just to get our fucking bubble busted and shit and motherfuckers tell us some different shit the next week, bro? So why would I do that to myself? You see what I'm saying?
Can I respond?
Yeah, I'm saying y'all want me to be hyped about the fight. That's what it's all about, right?
Let me know when I can respond.
I do hope it happened. That's all I'm trying to say. I do hope it happened.
All right. Go ahead, Major Key.
All right. So all I'm trying to say is that you asked why last year Eddie Hearn was like, "Oh, how we gonna make this happen when there's no date and venue?" Right now we're talking about now where there should be some loose restrictions, and now that we have a vaccine in the UK, and also no matter what, they have a venue already set up. So they're thinking about Wembley Stadium or the stadium that they built in Saudi Arabia. So that's the difference right there, because they don't know if they're going to be able to sell out Wembley Stadium, if it's going to be open at that time. So that's the negotiation right there. That's the only question right now. So if it falls through in Wembley Stadium, because they would prefer to do it there because it's 2 UK fighters, if they can't do it, they're going to do it in Saudi Arabia. I mean, that makes perfect business sense, bro. It's not like a conspiracy theory, bro. It's like easy to understand.
But you talking about what if, basically? What
No,
has
that's-
it has
you're
a
saying-
date?
you're saying
Wait a
what
minute.
if.
Quick question. Has a date of venue been announced?
No, to be completely honest, no, it has not, and that's what I'm trying to tell you.
So that's my point. You're speculating, bro. You're speculating.
No,
it
wasn't signed last time that they were speculating themselves. It's signed now. It's signed.
Okay, it's signed. That doesn't have anything to do with the fucking date.
It has everything to do with it.
Why are you sitting here telling me what happened and I'm supposed to take it as fact? I don't understand.
You don't have to do anything, bro. But guess what? Will you come back and apologize once you see that in 30 days?
Ain't no apologize. Ain't shit been announced, bro.
So then why am I even gonna sit here and engage in your bullshit, bro? Because you talking about what ifs and telling me that what if for you? Like, nah, it's not like that.
You know for sure. So you know for sure that it's happening at Wembley.
Basic 101 business, bro. It's basic 101 business. I'm sorry that you don't understand that. I've been in business all my life, bro.
Ain't nothing to understand. No, last time I checked,
for you it is to understand.
Are you saying Eddie Hearn? You work with Eddie Hearn or something?
No, I understand business though. It's basic. This is basic business.
Bro, it ain't about understanding. It's about what the fuck, man.
Understand, bro. It's basic business, bro.
I'm not here to guess what's gonna happen. I don't care. I'm just saying the facts are facts, bro. Ain't shit been announced.
You think I'm psychic? You think I'm psychic? I'm not psychic. And 4 months ago, I made a whole video about Canelo doing what he's doing right now.
I don't care what your fucking fortune.
You argue with me about the whole shit. And 4 months later, he's doing exactly what I said he was gonna do. You know why? Because it's business. That's what it's not psychic shit, bro.
You want a cookie for guessing. So you want a cookie for guessing right? That's what you looking for.
I want a ginger snap, and I want $20 and a thank you.
All right, somebody get this man. If you guess right,
we got a super chat.
If you guess right, bro, I will send you a fucking lifetime supply.
Yo, we got a super chat.
You don't know what the fuck you talking about, bro.
Let me give a shout out to Ed Perez real quick with the super chat. Appreciate it, Ed Perez. Thank you, my brother. Shout outs to Ed Perez, my boy, and that's a nice dog right there. Matter of fact, man. But yeah, go ahead, JFL. Y'all keep cooking. It's free smoke right now.
Hold on. Real quick, shout out to H Money, 10 Toes Down, Team Haney. Shout out to Trill Bill, collecting belts out here. Shout out to Team Haney. Also, shout out to the panel. And if it's also shout out to the panel in the chat smoke. I'm gonna say this, my last piece. I gotta dip off real quick. So if there's a 2-fight deal situation that's going on, we should know what that implies. And also, if there's no venue and no fight date yet, I'm just kind of curious on what factual date will this fight actually take place. If the venue is going to be the venue, I'm just worrying about the date. And also, you can't count Wilder out, and he's still in the picture, even if this fight does occur. So everything's going to come back around for Wilder. So AJ and Fury, make sure you get that free smoke afterwards too with a Wilder. But Wilder never ducked the trilogy, and he stayed one of that trilogy till this day. So salute to everybody in the chat smoke. And H Money, Moolah, babe. Shout out to Coco the Don.
For sure. Shout outs to JFL, man. Appreciate it, man. Everybody go check out JFL channel, man. Go subscribe to JFL, man. You feel me? Tell the fans where your channel is at, man. Tell them how to find you.
Or DSFG Boxing.
For sure. Appreciate that, JFL,
salute
bro.
H Money once again. H Money Boxing. You hear me? 10 Toes Down. Team Haney.
For sure. You already know that. Hey, man, yeah, but hey, this is a great debate right now between Major Key Boxing and the Brotherhood. Y'all got some great channels. I'm subscribed to both of y'all channels. I'm here. I'm listening. Hey, what you think about this debate, DJ Saddam and DJ. You know what I mean?
On my opinion, I think most people they just want to see. I can understand what the issue is. You know, Wilder gave Fury an opportunity, which I don't think he should have. You know, he should have just pursued Anthony Joshua at all means necessary, by any means necessary. Taking a Dillian White fight, whatever was offered, he should have went for Undisputed with AJ when he had the chance. You know, he took a risk fighting Fury, and Fury outclassed him in both situations. You know, and right now, if we're getting close to the Undisputed fight, you know, with Fury and AJ, we need to embrace that so we can get it done instead of being stuck in the past and making hypotheticals of, well, Wilder's an arbitration, you know. And again, Wilder does not have a trainer. You know, we still looking at based off, we judge fighters most of the time off of their last fight. In Wilder's last fight, he looked like trash. You know, he's crossing his feet, falling all over the place, and egg weight, all this other crazy stuff. You know, AJ, he's ready for a fight. Fury, he's saying he's ready for a fight. Let's embrace it instead of hate. It sounds like hate. You get what I'm saying? It's all that come off is like hate. Instead of embracing it, get the fight done. If Wilder finds a trainer, he improves himself, then yeah, you know, and he does what he has to do, then yeah, he can get a fight. You know, but everything else come off like hate. That's all it is. It sounds like hate.
For sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna hate on a Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua for getting their money and having an undisputed fight. Wilder had an opportunity to go straight to undisputed, but he decided to give Tyson Fury a rematch. So that was a mistake. Wilder should have took that money from the zone, took the Anthony Joshua fight. Instead, he gave Tyson Fury a rematch. And he even said that, brotherhood. He said, yo, I gave you a rematch. You know, I could have. I'm just saying. He said he took less money. No, just hear me out. He said he took less money to give Fury a rematch, bro. That's all I'm saying. He said that, not me.
Bro, I don't understand how this conversation keep going back to Wilder, and then I get my name specifically called out like I said the shit, and I keep trying to get it away from you.
I just want to get your thoughts because you be cooking.
But bro, I don't care about none of that, bro. All I'm talking about is y'all say the fight sign. They say the fight sign. Everybody's supposed to be happy, but I'm not happy because it ain't no date and no venue. I'll be happy.
I'm not worried about that. That's not. I never worried about a date.
That's all I've been saying. I'll be happy when they give us a date and a venue.
I never really cared about a date and a venue of a fight. I'm happy when a fight is signed, and that's what happened. So now I'm not gonna go back and start. Oh, what's the date in the venue? I never did that before. So I ain't gonna do that now.
I'm saying my point is that's when we know it's official, when we get a date in the venue. That's my whole point.
It is official, bro.
No, it's not, bro. That's my point.
It's official. You don't want it to be official, but it is official.
I don't want, bro. I'm saying, so me saying the shit ain't official because ain't no date in the venue means I don't want it to be official.
Not the first time it's not been official. Like as far as
it's like y'all want to twist some shit so bad, and I'm just being straight up with y'all. I'm not excited until the shit actually announced and got a date when the shit gonna happen. Do you understand? Like,
I think
I need to see a fucking fight.
I think
a fucking fight poster.
Like, bro, that's what I'm thinking. Like, you trying to find something to hold on to why this fight ain't gonna happen.
That's my point.
You know what I mean? Like, that's why I say keep your fingers crossed. Because when that fight does happen, when that fight does happen, what's gonna do? What's gonna be next? What's Wilder gonna do next? If that fight does happen, no, I'm saying if that fight does happen, what is Wilder gonna do next?
Bro, if I can't say some shit, y'all take it how I'm saying, and y'all gotta twist it. I'm not gonna argue about it.
Bro. I'm just
saying I'm not about to argue.
I'm not arguing. I just said what is Wilder gonna do next,
bro? Y'all reaching basically, bro.
What is Wilder gonna do next? I think you're reaching, though.
You reaching? I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you, dog. Look, brotherhood. See, you're trying to argue with you, but I'm just trying to drop some keys here, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Who's talking about it? Y'all definitely trying to argue with me because y'all making shit up to argue.
I'm trying to tell you exactly what it is, man. It's not the first time that somebody signs a deal and doesn't know the date or the venue because they're debating because other companies, other promotional companies are also are trying to fight for the venue. You see what I'm saying?
Who said that, though?
That's but they already
bro,
signed for the
I'm
fight,
speaking
though.
from my
They
own
signed
point
for
of
the
view.
fight, bro.
Listen, bro,
They
listen.
signed for the
I'm not
fight.
arguing about that. I'm saying I just said the fucking fight sign. I said I'm not the brotherhood not getting excited till I see a fucking date. Like what part don't y'all?
I'm excited,
What is that to
I'm
argue about?
excited.
Y'all niggas gonna force y'all gonna force me to get happy.
Be excited, bro.
Hey, the
Bro,
brother.
y'all niggas literally trying to force me to be happy about some shit that ain't
Yeah,
fucking official.
I'm trying to
It's not official until we get a date.
Your way, bro, so you can be excited. Exactly.
Bro,
Be excited.
Earl, hey, the
tell me a
brother.
fight is official before we get a date. That's how it works now.
Hey, the brother. I have a question. If
Instead of
Earl
boxing,
Spence
bro.
versus Terrence Crawford got signed today, would you not get excited?
I
What'd you
know
say?
who will get excited.
If Earl Spence versus Terrence Crawford got signed tomorrow, tonight, in the next 5 minutes, would you not be excited?
I wouldn't be excited till I get the same shit. Give me a date, cause that shit all crumbles when you got a date. And the shit, even when you get a date, this shit could be canceled and pushed
I
back.
never heard you
See what I'm
talking about a
saying?
date
You
until
see what
now.
I'm saying, bro? Shit change
I'm
every
just saying,
day.
I never heard you start talking about dates and venues until this fight was announced, bro.
And I never heard people signing for a fight without having a date and venue either. So can we say
It's normal.
it's
Normal,
looking
bro.
different on both sides?
Actually normal.
Bro, not that I know of. Like I said, bro, it's simple. When I get a date, I'll be excited. I don't know what's the problem with that.
Yo, what's up, Ben Israel? What's good?
Shalom to the panel, shalom to the chat. What's good, my brother? How you feeling, man?
What's good? We got DJ Saddam in here. So I know you team Wilder, you team Earl Spence and all of that. I seen you in the comments talking about Wilder. Now my question is to you. Now, since this undisputed fight gonna happen, what is Wilder gonna do next? What's the next move for Deontay Wilder? If they got a 2-fight deal and Wilder's about 35, 36, should he just retire after getting his step aside money?
You know, me and you done had this discussion a long time. I've been on many chats with it. You know, I'm supporting Wilder. You know what I'm saying? If Wilder say he ready to dance tomorrow, I'm in full support of that. I'm a boxing fan first and foremost. And if a person like, if that's, you know, I know what you talking, H Money, you think he should retire, whatever though. But if you got fighting in you and you telling me, man, Israel, man, I want to fight some more, I'm gonna stand behind you. You feel what I'm saying? Wilder say he ready to dance some more. He due process. I mean, he took Fury out the crack house, bro. I told you that. I would have left his dog ass over there in the crack house, bro. Wilder.
What's the? You said that he took him out the crack house. That was his decision, bro. You know what I mean? So he gotta live with that. So basically, you telling me he made a mistake. So you telling me he made a mistake by giving Tyson Fury opportunity. Did he make a mistake by giving Tyson Fury a fight? I'm saying, did he make a mistake by giving Tyson Fury a rematch?
This is what I mean by due process. When the person look out for you, you feel what I'm saying? It's just like if a person tell you, man, H, I need you to, do this here for me. I'm gonna pay you to do this here. But then, you might say, shit, if I do it again, I want this here. But then when it's time to do this here, you don't even show up, bro. You talking about it's me when it's all the while it's you. You feel what I'm saying? The same thing with the Terrence Crawford thing.
I got a question for you though. Can I ask you a question? So did Deontay Wilder make a mistake giving Tyson Fury a rematch and taking him, as you said, out the crack house? No, let me finish. As you said, taking him out the crack house. Did he make a mistake by doing that? Knowing now that you calling him a cheater, everybody's saying he's a cheater.
Yeah, he is a cheater.
Already knew that. So I'm asking you, did he make a mistake by giving him a chance? That's all I want to know.
Look, man, Deontay Wilder is a good person, a great heart. You feel what I'm saying?
Did he make a mistake, yes or no?
A mistake, I can't answer that for Wilder.
That's what it sounds like you saying.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what it sounds like.
I'm here to support him. If he say he ready to dance tomorrow, I'm here to support the man. You feel what I'm saying? I don't like what Tyson Fury doing right now, holding up all this. I mean, he got everybody. I mean, you can't. I know what everybody talking about with the Anthony Joshua, with Undisputed. Everybody want to see that. I want to see that. A boxing fan, that's first and foremost. I ain't going to dispute that. You feel what I'm saying? But you got a situation over here that's unsettled, though. And it's an arbitration, and nobody is acting like nobody is not
hearing is even Eddie Hearn. I heard you early with Brotherhood. Shout out to Brotherhood. Shalom, Brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Early with him when he trying to tell you the same thing, though. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna know when arbitration over with. Then I know. I'm not buying that shit. About is a signed deal and all this shit.
Bro, okay, but you talking about arbitration. Let me say this. You talking about arbitrations and all these words I never heard of, and then you talking about dates. Well, let me finish. You talking about let me finish. You talking about dates? No. You talking about dates and venues. Listen, I'm just a fight fan. That's not my job to talk about dates and venues and start talking about arbitrations and all this other stuff, bro.
If you
come on, bro. That ain't my job, bro. That ain't your job, bro.
What I said,
bro. If you a fight fan, though, H Money, if you're a fight fan, though, if a dude, boxing is a deadly sport by itself, though, straight up and down, though, man. You feel what I'm saying? If me and you fighting and I pull out a stick and hit you in the head, is this part of boxing or this is a foul move? You feel what I'm saying? So we got to look at that. This is why I said when we talking about, putting the carriage in front of the horse, all that, that shit there. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't going for it till I see it, until it's signed, sealed, and delivered. Then I know. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm telling you.
Can I say something real quick, man? Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, Major. Go ahead.
Let me finish. Then you can go. Then I address the champ and I ask him, down, champ. You know what I'm saying? But until then, I'm standing on water, though, bro. I ain't buying none of that. I don't believe Bob Aaron. Definitely don't believe Eddie Hearn, because he'll change. I don't know if him and motherfucker Bob Aaron laying in the bed together right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. Nobody don't know right now. It got friends is ready not speaking to each other behind this shit right now. I'm not going for that, man. If these dudes want to fight, it's time to fight, bro.
But I know. I think it's funny.
Fight. I'm gonna support Wilder. Wilder want to fight, though, bro.
Yo, Ben. I'm gonna say this. Yo, Ben Israel. I'm gonna say that. I just find it kind of weird that I'm hearing real brothers, real niggas talking about arbitration and litigations. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I find it hard to believe. Let me say, I find it hard to believe that my real niggas out here talking about dates and venues. We know the fight been signed. Let me finish. I know the fight been signed, bro. I'm happy that it's signed, my nigga. Give me that John Hancock. Give me your John Hancock. Give me the signature. That's all I need, bro. All that other stuff, bro.
Why they gave him that? Why they gave him that, and in return he owed Wilder that? Why
ain't nobody owe nothing, bro? This is a cold world, bro. This is a dirty world. You know what I mean? Nah, bro. You gotta move on, bro. Go ahead, Major Key.
No, what I'm about to say is, look, man, at the end of the day, it sounds like he understands, but he's using it for the flip position, right? You understand what happens in the hood. Everybody's getting hustled. You know what I'm saying? You said yourself, like, hey, I'm not buying that, right? I'm not buying that. But if it's already signed on the dotted line, and when it came to arbitration and all this bullshit that came in the past, and there's no litigation against all of that, like everything that you just said, right? There's no proof at all. You're just talking, right? You wanted to, hold on, I'm not done talking. So you're using all of that as leverage for your conversation, but yet nothing is proven that you're saying, because what's proven is that there's signals on the fight. So I'm sorry. You can't. No. Don't try to cloud out what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is, don't water it down. I'm trying to tell you exactly what it is. There's signatures for the fights, a 2-fight deal. And that is what it is. And there's been more than a year, for you to have proof or evidence and signatures on any kind of real litigation or arbitration, right? And all of that had anything to do with what we would hear about in a real professional setting when it comes to boxing. But there's none of that. You know why there's none of that? Because it's all on YouTube. That's all it is. And you believe it, but you believe it, so you got sold. So it's 3 card money that got you selling your soul, giving you $20 up. But on YouTube, you got sold. We didn't.
See, it go verse ways though, Major Key, though, bro. I hear your point, right? See, like you telling me I got sold. How you know you not getting sold? You feel what I'm saying? Is it like a lot of people out here, until you a boxing fan too, bro. Major Key. I ain't gonna take that away from you, a boxing fan. You got the first look. If this is a signed deal, where's the date? You got to remember, this the same person told you December the 5th he was gonna have a date then, bro. You feel what I'm saying? As a boxing fan, I'm tired of this shit though, bro. All these, I'm standing on Wilder. I'm gonna stand with that. I ain't changing my story, my nothing. I'm standing with him on 100 though. But if you saying I'm being sold, why you not being sold? Why is not official June or July, August?
I'm
You
gonna
know,
keep it 1,000.
if you give me this here, if you give me this major key, then I say, okay, I can hear what you saying though, bro. Now give me that. Tell me what day, when this date is signed, what date is on though. Then I say
give
me a date.
For the most of the YTBC, I'm gonna keep it 1 million with you. You're not gonna make me hate Deontay Wilder with your rhetoric, bro.
I'm not wanting to hate him. I want you to
Wilder.
I'm not trying to change you.
With this bullshit, bro.
I'm asking you what date though. You telling me
no.
I'm telling you
I explained everything that I explained, and apparently you didn't listen to anything that I said. Because you're still coming with this angle. So you're not gonna make this just like Deontay Wilder just because you want to spit rhetoric, bro. I'm not gonna dislike. I've been pushing Deontay Wilder for the longest. I'm gonna keep pushing him, and all this shit that's happening,
bro. I'm not changing that. Now you changing.
A lot of people hate him though, but I'm not one of them.
I just want to know a date, though, man. I'm standing on Deontay
Come
Wilder.
on, bro. Now you want to know a date. I never heard you talking about. I just want to know a date. Now you trying to hold on to something like no. You have to. Let me say this. Let me say this real quick, Ben. Can I say this? You gonna cook? You gonna cook? Let me say this, Ben. I hope you got your fingers crossed because you sure trying to hold on to this date in the venue thing, bro. The fight gonna happen. Get over it. It's time to move on, my nigga. Put a smile on your face, nigga. Nigga, now listen. Nigga, let me say this. Nigga, put a smile on your face, nigga.
You know it's one on my face because you know how I'm living, bro. You know it's one on my face. You got me into this shit, though. Hey, shout out to H Money, man, to everybody in the chat, though, bro. But you know what really got me caught up, though, H, though, man? When you talk about a cheater, though, in the game, though, man. If a person don't
you knew he was a cheater first, and you still gave him a shot. So why would you fight a cheater? No, I'm asking you. Why would you fight a cheater, first of all, and then give a cheater a rematch? Why would you give a cheater a rematch, bro, and help out? Like you said, take a man out. Well, let me say this. Let me finish. Because why would you give a man an opportunity who's a cheater in the first place, and then give him a rematch for less money? Turn down. You took less money to give a rematch to a cheater and said the cheater was your friend and gave him a kiss. No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you real quick. Why did he give the cheater a kiss and say the cheater was his brother and that he loved him?
That's what make him a good man, though. I guess.
Well, a fucking cheater. You just said he a cheater. I'm done, bro. I'm done.
I said he a cheater. I'm gonna listen what I'm telling you. I ain't changed my narrative. I said he a cheater, and I would have fired everybody on my motherfucking squad, bro. And I stand on that, bro. I ain't just said that. It just ain't no new thing, bro. Man, you done talk 100 hours about this, H. Come on, man. You know all the way I stand. Anybody could say, oh, I know where he's standing at. You can quote me on everything, bro. Come on, man. My homeboys, you done heard it. My homeboys might done bump by the same shit, man. And I'm an Errol Spence fan to the 100. But as a cheater, though, bro, if this your guy, I'm saying your guy could be Timbuktu and he fight a cheater. Bro, I got a problem with that cheater. I don't got a problem with Timbuktu. Fuck Timbuktu. It's that cheater I got a problem with because if me and you in the streets, it's different. I can pull out a stick with you in the streets. I can do it.
I'm asking you, why did he even fight the cheater? Now let me finish. Why did he fight the cheater? And why did he give a cheater a rematch? And why did he hug the cheater and say he loved him and kissed him and say that was his brother?
Man, that's Deontay Wilder, man. He a good person, man. I can't
bro. Come on, bro. Nah, you gotta be consistent, bro. Nah, bro.
That's not me. Bro. We need to be.
Wait. Then you wait till I'm saying. No, hear me out. Then you wait for the men to lose to come with all this cheating stuff, bro. But at the first fight, you wasn't saying nothing about being a cheater, and you already knew he was a cheater back then.
As a boxing fan, though, man, everybody, you know what we here for? Undisputed, bro. Everybody here for Undisputed. Though.
Okay.
Only thing I'm saying is a lot of stuff. Is a lot of questions before Undisputed, bro. I'm not holding up. As a boxing fan, I would be the last person to hold up Undisputed, bro. This is the same thing I'm telling you with the Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, bro. Bud holding up the whole fight in that situation. You can't fault a person. If a person want to fight that person. If this your favorite fighter, get in the ring. I know EJ want to bump. I know Devin want to fight. You feel what I'm saying? I know Wilder want to fight. I know these guys want to fight. I'm standing behind them, not just saying. I know David Benavidez want to fight Charlo. David Benavidez, I told y'all, bro, that's a good ass fight, bro.
Oh,
David
I got a question for you. Why is Wilder out here kissing Tyson Fury? And he said he
there
loved
you go,
him.
man.
No,
You
like
holding
Harpo just said it. Harpo put the comment. He said he kissed that man and told him he loved him. He did, and he
Bro,
I'm gonna give you a biblical quote, and you never told me biblical. Jesus kissed Judas, and he betrayed him for 30 pieces of silver.
No, we talking about Wilder kissing Fury. Why did Wilder kiss Fury?
Wilder betrayed Tyson Fury?
It's right there. It's right there, though, man. It's clear as day. It's clear as day. Man, can I see this for yourself as a boxing fan?
Let me ask him something.
He deceived the whole boxing world, bro.
I want to skip past all the bullshit, bro. Because so anybody that don't believe that this fight is happening, that you trying to say they just Wilder fans? They just want to see Wilder.
I would say some hating going on.
So us not believing Eddie Hearn lying ass and Bob Arum lying ass means we haters. Even though these motherfuckers done lied to us millions of times before, that means we haters.
Numerous of times, bro.
Eddie Hearn ain't lied to me once about Devin Haney.
I'm asking a simple question.
Eddie Hearn ain't lied to me once about Devin Haney. I know that. He's been standing up.
What you said? We talking about Devin Haney.
I'm actually cool with Eddie Hearn.
We talk about
Eddie Hearn.
Don't move.
I'm just cool with Eddie Hearn on this side.
Don't move the goalpost. We said we talk about Deontay Wilder. We ain't talking about
I'm not talking about Wilder.
Cool with Eddie Hearn.
That's my point.
That's what I'm saying.
We're not talking about.
I'm not talking about Wilder, bro. The reason I don't think this fight happened until that motherfucker got a date don't got shit to do with Wilder, and I'm tired of your motherfuckers making it about Wilder or calling me a hater or a Wilder fan just because I don't think this shit happening. Like that's my whole problem with this whole argument. I'm gonna
go on record and say that, brother.
Don't include me in that bullshit based off of y'all.
That's why it's being held up, though, bro.
Give me more respect than that.
Nobody want to say it. I'm gonna say it though, and I feel like it's because of why it's being held up, though, bro. Nobody want to say it. I'm gonna say it though. It's arbitration. I don't know what's going behind closed doors. I'm not in Wilder camp.
I got a question for you,
brother. I'm not.
I got a question for you, Ben. So I mean, before now, was you using that word arbitration anytime in your life?
Hey man, listen,
it's a new word that somebody just said on the internet that you heard from somebody with a YouTube channel and start talking about arbitrations and litigations and all this stuff.
That's what he.
I'm just saying. Well, all I'm saying is, bro, we got in position, bro. Now you reaching, bro. You reaching. Move on, Ben. Move on to the undisputed fight, Ben. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
Hey,
what I'm trying to say is, look. Even with the arbitration, right? Like when it comes to that shit, bro. Like, look, it sounds like it's a new word because even though I explained myself for like 20 minutes, it seemed like nobody understood what the fuck I was talking about, and I broke it down on business. Because that's actual like terminology that's used in business on a regular day basis. But nobody seemed to understand because everybody was like ignoring what the fuck I said. Now we're asking the same questions all over again. So it's like I spent 20 minutes talking on my breath for no fucking reason. Because I'm explaining it again. What the fuck is going on here? Like you know, what's the point of debating this if you're not gonna listen? Because I'm listening to y'all. I'm staying quiet while I'm listening. But if you can't listen to me, then what the fuck is the point of the debate?
Though that's what I'm trying to figure out. What is the point when first of all, my whole point ain't even about Wilder. Maybe Ben Israel's is, so maybe it's.
But you said why everybody bringing up Wilder? You talking about Wilder right now. We were talking about AJ and Fury.
No,
that's what you were saying. If you rewind this shit an hour ago, when I first jumped on, you was like, why everybody talking about Wilder? Why you talking about Wilder? I'm talking about this fight.
I'm talking about Wilder because y'all talking about Wilder.
No, you talking about Wilder because I was just talking about the fight.
You just got done talking about Wilder.
You're doing the same thing that you said everybody else
is doing. We boxing fans, man. Let's everybody just take a drink right now and just. You know, this is what the world talking about, though, bro.
Let me want to chop it up about arbitration. Go ahead, bro.
Before everybody take it the wrong way, though, bro. This what?
No, I don't take it personally at all, man. Like It's boxing, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, though, this is what I'm saying, Major Key. Everybody want to see this. As a boxing fan, you want to see it too. Everybody like, damn, man, who the great? You know who the greatest? You feel what I'm saying? And I feel as though I could say in the heavyweight division, I feel like Wilder the greatest. You may say somebody else. You may say AJ. You know what I'm saying? You entitled to say that. That's not nothing wrong with that. This will make this an interesting topic, though, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It's the same thing with Earl. The same thing.
Wilder's up there, just like Fury's up there. The point is, I don't want nobody getting discredited because all of them are up there, bro. That's the point. All of them are up there.
If you want to talk about discredit, Fury definitely discredited, though, bro. If you can't, if we got to be
that's
on
a whole different subject, bro. That's a whole different subject. Now we're talking about
subject, but he definitely.
Now we talking about what we watched last February, which was Wilder getting his ass whooped. Now we're talking about now it was discredited because he was a cheater and this and this and that. But mind you, there's no fucking proof, bro. If you got proof, please share it. I'll be happy to look at it, bro.
I agree
Tell
with
money to put it up on the video. If you got proof, you got a link.
I agree with it was controversial behind the ass whooping though, but I won't say.
But do you have a link with proof? Do you have a link with proof?
Come on, man. That glove, you just seen the glove. I don't know. Right now,
maybe you have a link with proof.
It maybe that's what's holding up the whole thing right now, though.
You don't have a link with proof, though, right?
I ain't got nothing. I ain't in this camp, though. This
I figured you didn't because nobody else does.
Shit, this what holding up.
That's all that matters, bro. That's all that matters, bro. If you don't have the proof, bro, if the gloves is not fit, you must have quit, bro. That's it.
You must.
That's it.
You hear what you said? And I'm gonna stand on.
Not fit, you must have quit.
And you know what? Hey, Major Key.
That's it, bro.
Hey, hold to your word now. Now, if this shit, once this shit blow over, right? I want you to come out. We gonna stand on Ace Money platform, and we gonna be real dudes about this shit, though, bro. If you wrong, I want you to say, man, look, man, I was bamboozled. This shit, Wilder was dead ass right. All this shit came out. And if I'm wrong, I do the same thing, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
I got my own channel, bro. Subscribe, Major Key Boxing. That was an plug right there. You like the Ace Money? But yeah, definitely, bro. You come to my channel, I will eat my crow. If you're right, I will eat my crow about that shit. But I'm telling you right now, what you telling me is what ifs. And I'm not. I didn't survive life.
Telling me though. See, we at the same corner. You telling me the same thing. We at the same corner. You on one side of the street, I'm on the other, but we at the same corner though, bro. We on the same block, same area. You feel what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. If all this blow over, if a day gets set and they sit here and say, well, they keep saying Wilder getting paid and all this other stuff, he ain't come out with it. I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't heard nothing. But if he come out and say, man, they done paid me $20 million to step aside, then hey, it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? It's got to be something if they're paying me something to step aside, though, bro. You feel me?
No, but arbitration. No. I'm not going that route. No. You're not making me.
I'm not leaning. Listen, I'm not listening. Listen, let me clear. Hold on. Let me finish though, man. I'm not leaning on that. I don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. We don't know. As boxing fans, we don't know what's going on.
Cheating is legal battles. That's litigation, not arbitration. That's litigation. You see what I'm saying? So those are two different things.